3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this podcast thing.
Apt description.
I am Baylor, as many of you know.
And I am Cooper. We are here in Kauai on a wee trip, kind of a senior trip. We're out on the lanai, or patio, overlooking the ocean. We made this into our little spur-of-the-moment recording studio with our headphones, trying to look super legit. And we're here to discuss a few things. Baylor, why don't you tell us what we're doing?
So we're just going to talk about a few things related to what we're doing in our lives right now. We are both high school seniors, like Cooper said, and we're going to be going into our first year of college next year. So we're going to talk about a few things related to that and just kind of open conversation.
This is kind of a little recorded memory, if you will, as well for us. Kind of see how we were feeling, what was going on in our lives, what was important to us at this time. So glad you come along for the journey.
Yeah.
And let's get into it. So, our first topic is, well, our first question, rather, would be, how are you feeling about these next few months? Are you excited for your transition into college? Are you smooth? Are you feeling prepared, unprepared?
I'm feeling quite a few different things, because I don't know where you are with your college decision, but I haven't got all of my applications back yet and the results, so I haven't even started to make my decision yet on where I want to go. But I am optimistic. I think it'll be fun choosing where I get to go, seeing where all my friends get to go, working out some of the destination logistic type of stuff. But I feel good about it.
Yeah.
So.
It's good.
What about yourself?
Well, I think I can speak for both of us when I say that we're a bit more prepared, because we both have taken quite a few college credits already going into it. So we kind of know how to study, how to get to class on time, some of those things that I feel like for us is just second nature, but for some college freshmen may be a bit bigger of a task.
Right.
And so I'm thankful for that. I'm not really too worried. I've gotten a couple decisions back. I think I know where I'm going to school. So I'm not too worried or even excited or anything. I feel like that's going to be a smooth transition for me. Although I will only be getting my bachelor's for 2 years, because I've already done 2 years of college stuff. So for me, it's more the after that I don't know much about, that I don't really have much of a game plan for yet.
Are you going to get your master's? Have you thought about that?
I am planning on getting my master's, but I'm not sure. Currently, it may be that I get my master's right after my bachelor's, especially if I can get it in 1 year, because sometimes schools have a 4+1, so you get your bachelor's in 4 years and then your master's in another year. So if I can do that, that'd be a good option. But if my if my master's takes more time than that, 2 years, as is usual, I may go out into the workforce, get some experience, then come back to school and get a master's, hopefully paid for, at least in part, by my job. So I'm not sure. I guess I'll have to kind of ride that one out to see where it's going. How about you?
I would definitely like to get my master's. I don't know. I haven't thought that far down the road on how my job would work, because you can get a really killer job right out of college with your bachelor's degree. So it really depends, and also a lot of companies will pay for you to get your master's.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I might take advantage of. I'm not sure. I haven't really gotten too involved in the research process of that yet, but I definitely want to. I am going to be focusing on marketing for sure.
Yes, I was going to ask you that. So you're going for marketing. We're both business majors. I'm a little more undecided, but I may go for an information systems and technology business degree. I think accounting would be a very solid area to get a major in. It's not my cup of tea, and I don't think it's really yours either.
Yeah.
But it's very much a in-demand skill, and I think that'd be good. Finance is another good major, so I don't know. I'm willing to go where the road leads me, if you will. And I think you're that way too, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, it's not impossible to change your major. So, hopefully that'll go well for both of us smoothly, even if it's not ending up exactly where we thought it is right now. How are you feeling about moving away from home? Because I know we are both not going to live at home while we're in college.
Personally, I am really looking forward to it. I think that, as he said, the 2 years that we'll have done with credits will be really fun because we won't have to worry about a lot of the other things that our friends are worrying about when we first get there. So we'll get to get on with the stuff that we're really interested in.
That's a good point.
So I think the freedom will be nice, getting some experience living on my own and with another person, i.e. my roommate. So I think I would like to get an apartment my second year, or maybe my second semester if that's even possible.
Oh, okay.
But definitely I'd like to see how the dorm situation works out. But yeah, I'm excited for it. What about you?
Cool. Well, personally, I'm not looking forward to dorm living. If I have to do that, which it looks like I may. Just because it's a small living space, and I'm a big guy, and
He's 6'5".
Yeah, I'm 6'5". So my feet stick off the bed, and the thing with dorm living is usually you're paired with kids who are your age, not necessarily taking the same classes you are in school. So for me, I'm going to be taking junior level classes, but my dorm mate is most probably going to be taking freshman classes, and there's quite a difference in those classes just in terms of material, homework, all sorts of things like that. So that'll be a little weird, but I think that'll be something we can get used to. I obviously have no personal first-hand experience yet, so we'll see how it goes. It may be a much less of a big deal than I am expecting right now. We'll see.
What are your thoughts on high school culture as opposed to college culture with your knowledge right now?
Well, I have not been educated in a public high school at any point. I have gone to a charter school. Experience with my classmates there was that a lot of them had more of a diverse, I guess, educational background. So some of them had been homeschooled, some had gone to public schools, some had been to private schools, some had gone all the way through the previous program that charter school had. So for me, it was a decent group of kids. They were kind of weird. I think for the difference between the college environment and the high school environment, I would say that the high school environments I have experienced have been a lot less diverse than the college environments I will experience to be.
That's a good point.
How about you?
I was just going to say that people in high school, I don't know if you've seen this with your group of friends, but they're they have tunnel vision, in my opinion, I think is the correct word for it.
Okay.
A lot of people have said that your life only consists of high school because that's all you see when you're that age. Mike
Yeah.
Falzone also said that.
Yeah.
But
Mike Falzone's podcast is one you should check out.
yeah, we'll
For
link
sure.
that in the description. But anyway, high schoolers, I do this too. All you see is you see your high school grades, you see your high school friends, high school sporting events, all that stuff is all centered around what you're doing in high school. And, the percentage of your time that you're spent doing not high school things, like going to a family event or doing something else, is a lot less. The ratio of what you're doing in high school to what you're not doing is a lot higher. So in college, I think that you are not as focused on that stuff, and you're not as concerned as like the social type of stuff.
Gotcha. And that's maybe why a lot of high school stars, if you will, fall off after high school, because it's not as big a part of the environment. Okay.
And in college, everyone is really there because they want to be there, and they're really motivated to get done what they need to get done, and well, they should be if they're in college. But I just think that there's a bit more of a incentive in college than there was in high school.
That's a good point.
So, yeah.
All right. Anything you want to add?
I think that just about wraps all what I had to say up.
Well, hopefully this has been a good little window into our perspectives right now. If not completely comprehensive, at least a window. And I think these opinions will change, and that's why I'm excited to look back on these as we are right now and kind of see how we were feeling, because I personally have a short memory, so
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. And we still have a lot to figure out, so hopefully we can record some more of these in the future.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. I'll put a little clip of our view at the end of this video with some links on the screen, hopefully, and you guys can check out what we're looking at.
Oh yeah, that'd be
but
cool.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
All right, sounds good. See you later. You're wearing it on your wrong ear, bro.
I'm not.
Right?
Right.
Wait. How? Why did I think that was wrong?
Wait.
Okay.